Hey guys, I'm here at the Goodwill Thrift Store and the Goodwill Outlet Store in Conover, North Carolina. It's a Saturday. Y'all know I normally don't come here on Saturdays, but it's hot and humid outside, acting like it's getting ready to storm. Don't really want to be outside right now, so I thought I would come down here and see what they have on a Saturday afternoon, and it is busy. So we'll see how much I get to film or not film. Okay guys, so we're in the furniture section. Let's take a look at this tall vase. That's more than I would be willing to pay for it, but it's kind of cute, I guess. Not really seeing anything back here that's striking my fancy. This is a cute little wooden truck though. The nightstand needs some love. Let's check out this little ottoman storage unit. That's okay, I guess, but I don't need it, so I'll leave it here for one of you. I see a pair of matching end tables. Sadly, someone painted this console table with glass, and they didn't do a very good job of it. Hopefully, someone else will buy it and refurbish it correctly. Well, that's a bottle cap opener, so is this to hold your beer or your Pepsi? Let's check out this solid wood cradle over here. They're asking $40 for it. It's a nice cradle, but I don't need a cradle for any reason. Here's a small metal cart for $15. Let's take a quick look at the artwork. I love looking at artwork. Sometimes you can find a really good deal in the thrift stores and get lucky and find a nice piece at a really good price. Here's a bulletin board still in its original packaging. They still have that really large round clock back there. I thought about buying it, but I don't think it'll fit where I was planning on putting it. And I really prefer a clock with Roman numerals. I just think they look a little bit classier. I see a vintage faux milk glass wall pocket. This is considered a wall pocket. And then here's some mirrors. This is a mirror with a candlestick holder on it. Most of these pieces were probably made by Burwood. Let's go check out some more artwork. Oh, check this out. It feels like the sand is real. This is one of those textured paintings. That's pretty cool. I'm not seeing a price on it unless it's on the bottom part of the frame, and I'm not going to try to pick it up any higher to find the price. I like this picture, but I really don't have anywhere that I could use it. There's all kinds of artwork in here most of the time. Sometimes they have a lot of stuff on canvas. If they don't sell it here, it usually goes over to the bins and it gets destroyed in the bins. Aw, this little Christmas reindeer planner is cute. I don't need him, but he's cute. I like using sleighs to make floral arrangements at Christmas time for my tabletops. This is a nice vase with the poinsettias in it. There's usually holiday decor to choose from year-round. See what this is. Oh, he's cute. The candle's been burned though. Oh, here's another one. He's cute too. I don't need it, but it's cute. Here's a little snowman floral arrangement. He's kind of cute. Wow, this poinsettia trivet is a lot heavier than you would think. This is ceramic. I definitely do not need this. I guess it's just a piece of decor. I thought maybe it was a piggy bank or something. Another sleigh to use for floral arrangements. You're welcome. I used to never see clocks in the thrift stores, and I bought a few clocks recently, and now it's like I just keep seeing clocks and more clocks. This is a crystal quartz tabletop clock. There's no battery. I don't know if it works or not, so I don't know if this would be a good deal or not. I just got to point out that there's no music on right now, and I love it. I love shopping when there's no music. I keep hoping to find a glassy baby or something, but I haven't yet. You know, I eventually probably will when I least expect to. I just went to a party and this would have came in handy for them. This is an interesting piece. Definitely not my style of decor, but it is interesting. I do like hummingbirds, so this is a cute little piece. I hate when this happens, but it happens a lot. There's the little owl, the big owl's up here. Stuff gets separated instead of displayed together. And sometimes the customers move things around when they're looking at things, so a customer might have separated the two. You never know. I don't know if this is supposed to just be like a marble trivet or what. It's the Last Supper, but I'm not sure what you would do with that exactly. Now this one is a ceramic bank, but it's missing its stopper. If you're a reseller, you'd probably want to pass these up, but if you have an antique booth, you might want to get them. This is New Orleans China candlestick holders. They're made in Japan. They're vintage, but they're not worth a whole lot. They sell for about $5 online. But if you have an antique booth, something like that would be cute to put in your booth because, you know, it's something small and inexpensive someone could buy. It never hurts to have a couple of inexpensive items to use as filler items in your antique booth. I see some blue and white. Let's check this out. $3. Oh, it's Avon, vintage Avon. Yeah, I've seen a lot of vintage Avon in the antique stores lately. I don't think it sells that well. Here's a ring bearer's pillow in really good shape. I can't stress enough, if you are getting married, buy your stuff at a thrift store. You can save a ton of money on your wedding and use that money to put towards your honeymoon or a brand new house for you and your new spouse to live in. These are cute, but I don't think they're vintage. This gnome mug is cute, but I don't need him, so I'm going to put him back. Trinket dish is cute, and it was made in Italy. They want $2 for it. It's plastic, though, for resin. Wow, this planner is a lot heavier than I expected. See a cat. Let's check out this cat. It's ceramic, and they're asking $2 for it. Every time I see a cat, I think of Kate from Follow That Bug because she's always looking at cats. And now every time I see a cat, I have to check it out. I just love her videos. Go watch her videos if you haven't. I see trinket dishes everywhere I go, it seems like. This is a Westwood vase. Here's a nativity scene with Mary, Joseph, and baby Jesus. It's ceramic and it all seems to be intact. Most of this decor is wooden. I'm not finding anything that I can't live without today. Really hate it when you're trying to look at one thing and something else is falling over. Let's see what this ladybug is. Oh, it's a coaster set. Well, that's cute for spring and summer, I guess. I really love this wooden trinket bowl, but I don't need any more trinket bowls either. Sometimes you can find some really nice wreaths in here. They used to price these tall vases at like $7 or $8. Now they're all $12, and I think that's just ridiculous for a used vase. They're asking $2 a piece for these crown-shaped votive holders. Okay guys, tell me down in the comments, would you use this little sea turtle dish as a soap dish, a sponge dish, or a trinket dish? I think I would probably use it as a sponge dish. Well, so far I'm not finding anything I can't live without today. Well, I guess I better get my finger out of the way, huh? There's usually a large selection of water bottles and cups to choose from, too. Okay guys, I couldn't find anything in the Goodwill thrift store that I wanted, so we're going to go into the Goodwill bins now and see what we can find in here. The sound you hear in the background is an industrial-sized fan running, and I will take the noise of that fan over blasting music any old day of the week. If you need toys for a baby or a toddler, then you need to check the Goodwill outlet because you can often find some really good toys in here at a really great price because everything is sold by the pound. This is a brand new gift bag with the tag still on it. Here's a silver-plated candle holder. This silicone divided mat is like new. This tote bag looks to be in really good shape. This purse is in like new condition. I thought the strap was broken, but it appears to have all the pieces. I think it just came unhooked. There's a pretty bad stain on here. I wonder if I could get that out because this is a Kenneth Cole Reaction tote bag. Just a reminder, these little storage totes are great to use for organizing things in the trunk of your car, like groceries. I have a friend that likes to do puzzles, and I thought about buying this, but you just never know if all the pieces are there, especially when you're buying something from in the bins like this, because a lot of times the pieces fall out. A gummy bear candy lab. I never knew there was such a thing. I see a quilt over there. It's for Halloween. Double-sided. You could use it for harvest. It's not really big enough to be a blanket. I know there's a lot of resellers that sell board games and stuff online. You can find a lot of games and stuff in here and puzzles, but like I said, you can't ever be sure that all the pieces are there because everything gets tossed around in here so much. But these are wrapped with saran wrap, so you'd have better luck with those probably. I also find a lot of the quilted style fabric purses in here too. You can get backpacks in here really cheap. You just got to be real careful and check them for tears and other damage. Do you need a scarecrow for your cornfield? How about a body to dress up for Halloween and sit on your front porch? Since everything's sold by the pound, he's probably a little bit expensive to buy in here. I wonder if this is the base for a globe. It must be. I love reading John Grisham books. I buy all my books in here. You can get your books in here really cheap, y'all. Okay, so I think I just found the globe that goes with that base. I don't think I've ever read any of her books, but that's an interesting book cover. Once again, you can get some really cute baby toys in here. Here's another purse that looks like it's in really good condition. Out of all the purses that I found tonight, none of them have been in like the purse bin. And you can find some pictures in here that are not damaged. You can get a really good deal on them. Okay, so these two are a matching pair. They look like they're in pretty good condition. And then here's this wooden sign. Yeah, that's the one I need. Bless this mess. Haha. This baby toy is in like new condition. Thought this was a baby rattle, but it's not. I wonder if it goes like with one of those toy drums or something. Anything that's framed needs to be checked to make sure that the corners aren't broken off. Sometimes there's some really bad scratches on the outside of the frame, but you can sand those out and put some stain on there to cover it up. Here's some crafting ribbon. You can get your crafting supplies in here really cheap, and you can often find brand new crafting supplies in here. I've got to tell you, I'm really glad I'm not a reseller, because I know a lot of you buy things from the bins to resell, especially home decor and stuff like that. And our bins have just been totally lacking anything to do with home decor in the past few months. This quilt looks like it's probably really cute, and it seems to be in good shape, but it looks like it's a machine-made quilt and not handmade. Yep, here's the tag. It's definitely a machine-made quilt. I'm just not finding anything I want to buy in here. There's been a definite lack of hard goods in recent months. I'm not sure what's going on there. But used to, you could come in here and just find all kinds of stuff in the way of home decor. These bins used to be so full. love these collapsible totes down here for your car trunk. They're excellent for carrying groceries in. I had to go wash my hands, and no, I'm not buying that tote. It looked like it might have had mouse droppings in it. You can buy Bibles in here really cheap. They're way cheaper in here than they are to buy at a religious store. This one looks vintage. I want to see if I can find a publishing date. I'm not seeing one. There's nothing jumping out at me, but this is definitely an old Bible. This appears to be a brand new 3-pack of Blistex that's never been opened. There's a little dress-up shoe for a little girl, but I only see the one shoe. This is a neat looking clock. There's a battery in it, but it's got to be dead because that's definitely not what time it is. A couple more toys in here. Other than that, I'm just not finding anything. When you find toys in here like this, and they work, you should definitely buy them because you can get them cheaper in here than just about anywhere else, I think. This is a cute little fairy doll, but I don't need it. Here's a cute little toy telephone for a baby. I see another picture under here. I bet this goes with those other two I showed you earlier. Okay, so I just got finished shopping in the Goodwill Thrift Store and the Goodwill Outlet Store. I don't know what's going on with the bins, but the bins, there's no hard goods. It's not just this area. I've seen and heard other people complaining about it too in other states about how there's no hard goods in the bins anymore. And I don't know if that's because they're trying to distribute it out to the stores so that it can be put on shelving and not get tore up in the bins, so they can get a little bit more money for it by selling it per item instead of by per pound. I don't know. Maybe it's just a lack of donations. You know, there's a lot of factors that are at play here, and it's hard to tell what's going on. I heard other customers coming in and fussing because there's nothing in the bins other than clothing and comforters, sheets, linens, stuff like that. And a lot of the people were looking for hard goods, and there's just none to be found in the bins. Like you saw it in the video, everything is just so sparse, and what is in there is stuff that most of us probably don't want. Anyway, guys, I appreciate you watching. I hope to see you again for the next video. Love you. Bye.